What is your say?
Pop the club, holler.
Bro, gone.
Yeah, what you talking about?
You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing you.
You ain't embarrassing
Who
me,
is you?
baby.
Who is you? Who is you?
Nobody to you.
You was mafia.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Go. What the?
So this video kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it made me think a lot, and I just wanted to share my pinpoints. I want to pinpoint certain things. I want to just share my perspective. Basically, I want to just change the narrative for brothers that are watching me right now. All right. Okay. You gotta understand, man. So I'm starting from high school. You went to high school, you know that everybody was not the same. You had different classes. And I'm not talking about classes like, I'm talking about classifications. You had like jocks, nerds, bullies, the popular kids. You have just different class. And then you have different people who have different IQ level. Pretty much you have everybody in the school that are very competitive. And one thing our parents don't really teach us is being able to being able to withstand life situation. For example, rejection. And I know that at a young age, being rejected is something that hasn't really been taught. And I want to change that. I want to change that narrative. I think rejection needs to be taught a lot. And we face rejection all the time. And the reason why I brought high school is because there's a lot of us that reject high school, especially us guys. You know what I'm saying? Females too, but I'm not talking to the females. I'm talking to the guys right now. There's a lot of us that get rejected. A lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Starting from sports. Let's start with sports. If you have not been playing, or if there hasn't been any guardian or parent or uncle or any family member or coach that's been training you since a young age, and you go out there in high school and you start playing a sport that you don't really normally play, haven't played, and it's just new to you, listen, it's going to be very, 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 very challenging, very, very challenging for you to get a spot, because you got to understand the way the system works, because you got to understand that the coaches, they look they look for the prospects while they're in middle school. They look at the prospects. They're like, yo, and they're keeping their eye on them. That's just the way it works. So you've been rejected when you trying out for the basketball or the football team, or I was about to say hockey, the soccer team, and you ain't get picked. You ain't get picked. And you get upset or whatever. Your mom or daddy may tell you, don't worry, next time you'll get it next time. But they give you this false hope. You know what I'm saying? If the worst thing that a parent can do is give you a false hope rather than helping you get better. Rather than, being that assistance to help you get better some sort of way. Keyword, I said assistance, because I know some parents may not know a sport, but they can help you some way where they can get a coach, or they can just make sure they're present and helping you get to whatever it is that you want to get to. So let me get straight to the point, bro. A lot of us, we get rejected, you know what I'm saying? And we feel bad. We're like, damn, I suck, or this, or whatever the case. You could be dumb nice, but the coach still didn't pick you. You can move from a state to from an old school to from a previous school that you were in to a new school, and the coach still don't pick you. Yo, rejection is part of life. Even during our adolescence, rejection is part of life. And brothers, we have trouble really accepting rejection. And I feel like it shows in our adult years. You know, it looks like that dude, man, I don't know if he plays sports or anything like that, but you know, it looked like, man, he don't like rejection at all. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not taught. Like, we need more brothers to really, you know, teach other brothers through example by just lifestyle of like, yo, having a lifestyle, like having a mindset of being confident. Because here's the deal, you know, in high school we're taught that you gotta get the chick, you gotta get the hottest chick. But the deal is this: the hottest chicks usually goes to the nerd. Usually goes to the nerd that sits by himself at lunch. The hottest chick in high school usually is nice to the nerd. You understand? It's like, oh, can I use your calculator, or could you help me? Or if the teacher have the hottest chick, usually sometimes the hottest chick is not even smart. She's not even all that smart. She could be smart, she could work, but her work ethic is poor. Rather than a lame dude who is considered lame, he's nerdy, he's not into the latest fashion or whatever the case is. He's 2 parents. And yo, he gets a lot of attention. Why? Because he's smart. He gets a lot of attention because he's smart. Listen, if you want a lot of attention, you got to be able to work on yourself. That's the whole point I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say you got to be like a nerd and be nice, kind, and or whatever the case is. I'm not talking about the characteristic of a nerd. I'm just talking about the abilities, his ability, what he's able to do. That nerd, he's been smart his old 4 years. Now he's going to Brown University. And now he's going to a university that you were hoping to go to because your ass was slacking off the first 2 years, and then after that you decided the next 2 years you want to pick it back up again. I'm just saying, yo, we have to be able to embrace rejection. Now let's fast forward. Your senior year, you know, you've did the SATs and you apply for colleges, and then you wonder why the colleges don't accept you. See, everything is a reflection of self. For that dude to react like that is a reflection of his own self. We gotta sometimes we be like, oh, I'm not my past. Your past, you know, it does catch up to you if you don't really deal with it. Because honestly, this dude went inside his trunk to get a gun. And he wanted to blast him. For what? He wanted to blast him. My man was mad. Now, I can't say too much because here's the thing. You know, when you're around your friends as females, you know, you may be that type of friend that you get fueled by being around your friends. And maybe, you know, the girl that he was trying to holler, maybe she got fueled and she was like, no thank you, or whatever the case is. And she's probably calm. Let's just say that. I mean, that's the narrative. She was probably calm. But the thing is this, her friends were probably giggling. And the thing about it is this. When they were giggling, he felt the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like in high school when you get bullied or people start laughing at you, or when you get now everybody's pro bully or whatever. Back in the days, there was no pro bully. Back in the days, it was really no pro, because I got bullied. You feel me? They used to call me African booty scratcher. Ain't nobody came and saved me and none of that. So I want to hear, anyways. Used to call me Big Lip. Oh, Big Lip, do your lip hang low, do it wobble to the floor. Yeah, that shine. Yeah, man. Ain't nobody come and save me. But now everybody's no bully. Where was y'all at when I was at? Anyways, so the whole point I'm trying to say is this. You got your lunch, you carrying lunch in the cafeteria, your bread might fall, or a little stupid mistake that you might make, and you got the hottest girls on the table just that could have happened in the video. I don't know, because you gotta mind you, it's a group of them. It's a group of them, and you know, guys, you know when you with your friends, and all that, and yo, they just you get this fuel. You know what I'm saying? You with your friends, you get this fuel. But that may not be the case. That may not be the narrative. I don't know. But even if that was the narrative, fellas, you need to control your emotions, man. These bitches know how to get to you. You need to control your emotions. Control your emotions. Like, I'm learning this myself. I'm telling you this because I've experienced this. Yes, I experienced this. You need to learn how to control your emotions. And another thing too is this: the best thing to do, and it's not even revenge, but the thing you need to understand is this: the guy that she rejected is the guy that usually she wished she had. And you don't understand that principle. You so busy running to get the chick now, and that's how you know a lot of guys want to fuck. Well, usually when they want to get the chick now and they get tight, but she don't give out her number. See, you even blow your own cover away just by anger. You just want to get angry. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your gun and you want to start blasting. Come on, for what? Cause she said no? Dang, man. Dang, bruh. Cause she said no. Or her friends was laughing at you. Yo, this is why I be liking these pranks. I forgot the name of the dude that be doing these pranks, but he be doing these pranks where he goes up to the shorties and he really try to get their number or whatever. And most of the shorties, they curve him. But when he pull up in his whip with the little Phantom or Bugatti or Ferrari or whatever the case is, he pulls up in those cars, then they turn their head like, ooh, is that your car? Is it? I forgot his name. I think it's Joel. Yeah, him. Shout out to Joel, man. Joel TV, him. Like, and then he brings up a point like, yo, oh, you like my car? It's a psychology thing. Oh, you like my car? Or right? You want, you know what I'm saying? Okay, can I take a picture? Yo, man. Yo, work on yourself. We gotta work on ourselves, man. We have to. We can't let these chicks get into our head, get in our feelings. And listen, if she don't want you, she don't want you. You're not gonna get all the girls. You're not gonna get the girl that you want. Not all the time. It don't work like that. You're not gonna always get them. And if you do want the girls that reject you, you gotta work. You gotta show yourself approved. There's a reason why you got rejected in high school with the university. They didn't want you. There's a reason why you was applying for that job and they rejected you. They didn't want you. Hello? Rejection is part of life. You have to accept rejection. We have to. Literally, you have to take rejection out on a date. Rejection, I look at rejection as a female. She comes in, oh my God, she comes in, she does her thing. I'm not gonna say she's a female as a being, but she's feminine. Rejection, she'll come and she'll do her thing. And if you're not tough, if you have not been through any pain, any sort of see, in order for you to last long in this world, you have to be able to go through pain, because that's where you're just being stretched. And a lot of us ain't built like that. We choose not to be built like that. So I'm gonna just leave this like this, man. I hope you feel what I'm saying. And if you don't, hey, no problem. You wanna be like that dude, wanna get his gun and, you know what I'm saying, you wanna go shank and you wanna go, start shooting that. You wanna air it out because you got rejected. You look silly. Stop it. Come on, man. Stop it. But anyways, it's the kid Uchu. Holla at your boy. Comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe. That's how that goes. But anyways, I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace.